Hey guys, it's Player and welcome to another video. Today, I have the second episode of GUI tutorial whatever thing. So today, we're gonna be doing like an interactive GUI, and it's gonna be similar to an Among Us task. It's basically like levers inside a chest, and you have to flick them all. Actually, let me just show you the end result. So if we look inside the chest right here, we can see like 7 red paints, and we have to flick them all individually, and we get the reward. Again, this is the demo item, it's gonna be different. Anyways, let's see how this actually looks. This is how big it is. Now there's a lot of copy pasting, and also if you didn't see the first video, then I definitely do recommend watching it, as first of all, we're gonna be copy pasting a lot of stuff from the first episode, and also it's gonna help you understand things a lot better. Well, let's get right to it. So here we are, this is the location we're going to be doing the switches. Now, we're going to start with the frames again, and since I did show it off last time, I'm not going to show you again how to replace the slots. If you do want to learn how to do that, just go to the first episode. So I'm going to do that quickly right now, and I'm going to be right back. Now again, I'm approaching 9, and this time I'm going to skip to 17 because we're gonna be leaving out those slots in the middle. So now let's just do the last row and we're done. 26, sweet. Oh, fine. So now we have the border. Let's do the actual switches. So the cool part about this creation is that each of those slots functions as a separate unit, which means it's gonna be the same thing if you have it for 1 slot, 3 slots, 7 slots, or like, I don't know, 27, the whole chest. So we're gonna do it once, and then we're gonna copy paste it for each slot that we wanna do it. So we'll first start with this red pane in the chest. Now if we pick it up, we want something to happen. So we have to detect if this slot is empty. And if so, then we have to clear the red stained glass pane, and then we have to set it to a lime stained glass pane. Well, let's do that then. Now we're gonna start with executing if the chest is empty, which means we're gonna execute unless. So that's slash execute unless block. Now the coordinates, of course, we go for a chest. So we start off with squiggly brackets, items, colon, square brackets, and inside we get squiggly brackets. Next, we're gonna type slot colon 10b, so we know we're looking for the 10th slot. Next, we're testing for the slot to be empty, so there shouldn't be anything. But what if you put like a stick inside of it? Well, that's not supposed to be there, so let's execute it even if there's a stick. So we're executing if there's not a red stained glass pane and not a lime stained glass pane. So let's start with, for example, red stained glass pane. So id colon, and then we go into Minecraft colon red stained glass pane, and then we have to execute for the lime one as well. So let's just copy all of this. Actually, we're just gonna speed it up. Copy, go here, and we change this to where's it here? Lime stained glass pane. Now, if we do this, the test will not pass because there's the red stained glass pane inside of it. That's the first part done. Let's put it in the command block. So we have it right here. Let's continue. So next, we want to clear the red stained glass pane. So we're gonna go into chain, always activate conditional, and it's clear at a red stained, where is it? Glass pane right here. And let's not forget, we have to give it the tag GUI 1b. Now, again, it's for the same purpose as a filler, so that we know what to clear. Next, we need to actually replace it with the lime stained glass pane. So, let's go into, this is gonna be a long command. Replace item block 1003, 101, 1003, and it's container.x, and it's a lime stained glass pane right here. And now, we want to give it a custom name. Now you don't have to do this, but it's gonna look much better, so I'm gonna do it. So we start off with display colon squiggly brackets, name colon single quotation marks, then we go another squiggly brackets, and now let's actually define it. So we go into quotation marks, and it's gonna be text colon, let's just call it green, plain and simple. Then the color should be green. And finally, let's make it so that it's not slanted because it is by default. So we go into italic, colon, and false. Now this should hopefully work. Let's see. Chain, conditional, always active. Let's try it. Now I'm gonna set this slot to a red stained glass pane with the GUI 1B just to test it out. And yes, it works. Well, that's great. But there is a slight issue. If I click it, it's fine. But if I click it again, it disappears. Well, what do we do? So we want to detect if this is empty, but that's already detected by the red switcher. So, if we hook the detector to the end of this circuit, I mean just this line of command blocks, it's going to first activate this one, and then it's going to activate the potential this one. Now what that means is that if it's going to be red, it's going to pass through this clear command, and so it's going to do its red thing and set it back to green. But if it's not going to go through this, it's going to continue here, and this is where it activates if we switch from a green one. So first we're going to shamelessly copy everything from here, and we're going to put it right here. Chain, we want to make it unconditional and always active. And next we want to replace it with a green pane. So again, we can copy it from here. Where is it? Copy it, and we can go run, do this, and then we just change green to red and green to red. Now if we do that, let's see if it works. What? We didn't change the pane. That's unfortunate. Like so. Let's see if that works. Yes, it does. Look, it works flawlessly. Also, I'm here from the future. I just quickly want to tell you that you also have to do /clear at a lime stained glass pane with GUI like this, GUI colon 1B. And you also have to kill all of the GUI items, which I did explain in the last episode. Here's the command. Okay, continue on. So with this system in place, we can literally just copy paste it 7 times and change a slot. Well, roll the time lapse. We're finally done. Let's see if it works. Yes, okay, I did mess it up. That's good. Now, let's make the win system. Now again, the win reward is really easy. It's all just copy pasting. So, let's start off with a repeat command block, and it's gonna be execute if block coordinates chest. Then we go squiggly brackets, items, colon, square brackets, squiggly brackets. Now again, slot, colon, 10b, id, colon, quotation marks, and we put Minecraft, colon, lime, stained glass pane, and we copy paste this over and over. So it detects if the 10th slot is a lime stained glass pane, and then we have to detect all the other ones. So again, let's go from here, copy all of it, paste it, and then we go again, change this to 11, we change this to 12, and we do this over and over until we get to 16. 16, boom. So this activates if all of them are green. And once we're done with that, we can finally give the player the reward item. So let's go run, give, at P, and let's say, I don't know, again, a diamond sword, because I'm unoriginal right here. And next, we're gonna do all the cosmetic stuff we did last time. I mean, we do the block replacement, and then we do these things. Conditional, conditional, conditional. It turns out I had a typo here. We have to type items instead of item. So I'm quickly gonna fix that, and let's try it again. There we go. Now it's fixed. Let's see if it works. And Yes, it does. Here we have the action bar. Here we have the sword. All works. That's gonna do it for today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I can't wait to make more. I mean, one more. So, yeah, I didn't say this last time, but if you're following along with these series, or you do enjoy it in general, then feel free to subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. Anyways, peace!